India's economy is going to see the worst fall since its independence in 1947. The Independence Week marked serious concerns from the masters of the economy over the irreversible losses done to the Indian economy by the wrong policies and decisions of the BJP government. The economy is already headed for its worst slump in more than 4 decades, with the International Monetary Fund estimating the nation's gross domestic product will shrink 4.5% this year. Latest data from Apple and Alphabet Google showed mobility suffered in recent weeks after notching up an increase since May, when Asia's third largest economy began exiting a nationwide lockdown to contain the coronavirus outbreak. Elsewhere, high-frequency indicators from purchasing bankers' surveys to fuel sales show growth plateauing in July. And that's not all. Tax collection has moderated, while a measure of interstate movement of goods traffic by road and rail has shown little change. Data from private research firm Center for Monitoring India Economy Private shows unemployment is rising continuously. The drop in activity may be directly linked to India's efforts to fight the virus outbreak. The nation, which is adding more than 50,000 cases daily, is seeing some of its most industrialized states reimposing lockdowns to stop the spread of COVID-19. India's exit from the lockdown is not calibrated, said Soumya Kanti Ghosh, an economist with the State Bank of India. We have been resorting to unplanned lockdowns that might be acting as a constraint on sustenance of economic activity. The Nomura India Business Resumption Index, which tracks the pace of economic activity, showed a slight improvement in the week ended August 9, but economists led by Sonal Verma said the data points to an uneven recovery and largely reflect pent-up demand. However, a second wave of COVID-19 cases combined with a rolling wave in traditionally safer states increase risks of protracted quasi-lockdown measures and tempering of sequential improvement in activity once the post-lockdown moment ends, wrote Verma and Aurodeep Nandi. India, which hogged TomTom Envy's 2019 traffic index for congestion, saw fewer jams in July as people cut down on venturing out, showed an analysis by Rini Sen and Sanjay Mathur, economists at Australia and New Zealand Banking Group Limited. And they also said that recovery is still a long way off as consumption indicators continue to slump. They said, "We are worried that the economic recovery will remain unstable with rising infection rates," said Kunal Kundu, an economist with Societe Generale GSC Private. Contraction would likely be deeper. This would prolong the uncertainty, especially around jobs and salary cuts. All in all, the economists all over the world are also predicting the worst fall of the economy in India since independence.